I'm Steve Turano, and this is Ask a Real Expert. John Smith is asking about volume training. Specifically, he's asking about German volume training. I don't know why that's better than Italian volume training, but I'll be happy to answer it. With this principle of volume training, you do 10 sets of a particular exercise with a specified amount of weight for a certain number of reps. And then the next week, you do the same exercise for 10 sets with a little greater amount of weight for one less rep or two less reps. And then the next week, you do 10 sets again with, again, a little more weight with one less rep, and so on and so forth. And then after 6, 7, or 8 weeks, you're supposed to be that much stronger. Well, I mean, my question is why 10 sets? Well, why not 9? Why not 11? Why not 8? How do you know what rep range to start out with? Do you start out with 8 reps and then go to 7 and then to 6 and then to 5? Or do you start out with 7, 6, and 5, or 5 and how much weight? And, and eventually you can't do 10 sets of 5 reps or 6 reps or 7 reps with the exact same amount of weight. You're going to get tired. But the whole concept of volume training is essentially to overload the muscle. And I don't think there's any magic in doing the same exercise for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sets. I just don't think there's any magic in it. Again, you're trying to overload the muscle. But if you overloaded the muscle with 10 sets of bench press, would it make you sore? Yeah, I'm sure. Any time you change your workout, even if it's lighter with more reps, because it's a slightly different stress, it will make you sore. But doing 10 sets of bench press, you're going to really have to convince me that that's the way to go versus 4 hard sets of bench press with 4 hard sets of incline bench press and 4 hard sets of dumbbell bench press. You're going to have to show me how that creates less stress on the muscle than doing 10 sets of plain old regular bench press. And when they talk about making muscular gains after 6 or 8 weeks and they claim that you'll put on this percentage of weight and it'll increase your strength that much, that's a gross generalization. Because when you're talking about gaining size and strength, you have to take into consideration, again, stuff I'm always talking about. How long's that person been lifting? How hard's that person been lifting? How much muscle have they packed on already? What kind of exercises are they currently doing? How do they train? How consistently are they training? How hard are they training? How are they eating? All these factors come into play. But anytime you change your workout up, even if you make it lighter, and you always hear me talking about going heavy and going intense, if you have a light week where you train really hard with higher reps and light weight, yeah, that will make you sore because, again, it's a slight change. So the muscle's not used to doing 20 reps with a lighter weight. Yeah, not a problem. But when you're talking about changing up your workout, nothing wrong with that. But if you change your workout up too much to the point where you take heavy weight out of your lifting, that's going to compromise your size and your strength because you don't need big muscles to lift light weight for lots of reps. So when I see guys doing supersets or tri-setting or speeding up their workout or doing weird things, and then all of a sudden they say, my strength is gone, I go, that's because you haven't been handling the heavier weight. But with regards to German volume training, if you like doing that as a change of pace, hey, there's no problem with that. But somebody's really going to have to show me scientific evidence that doing the same exercise for 10 sets and a specified number of reps for a certain number of weeks is much better than doing mixed exercises for that muscle. It's just my thoughts. I'm Steve Turano. Train smart, train hard.